All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, to the hopeful elect in the 1/3, and Adwan Ratazah. This lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and the Wadiya Bahashem Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, suddenly is coming. Okay. And pretty much I want to just do a prophetic exhortation. All right. As you see, business is, as usual. All right. As the old saying goes, business as usual. And I was just pretty much thinking about, everything every day. You're surfing the web, you're looking for information, news, articles, and, things kind of have the same track record as you notice with the creature. Okay. They get in an uproar, things are trending, then it kind of dies down. And you see that, then it dies down. And, that's like a military tactic by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and actually, I believe it tells you that in Exodus, Yahweh is a man of war. Okay, so that's a military tactic. It kind of keeps people on edge. Is it this? Is it that? And this is why it's a blessing for us to be given this knowledge and information, because we stay ready so we don't got to get ready. Now let me read this real quick, and let's go right here, just real quick. Okay, this is Genesis 15:3. Exodus 15:3. And I also want to just say Thawadiya Bashim El Shai, Bashim Kakwadash for allowing me to get Wi-Fi back. I didn't have Wi-Fi for a few days, and it's a blessing to have this truth and this knowledge, and at that, to have the spirit to want to push and teach and edify and warn, So man, I'm elated in the spirit, Exodus 15:3, it says, the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. Okay, so one thing that Babylon likes to pride itself on is its military tactics. But if you didn't know, Babylon's military tactics is centered around the book of Sun Tzu. Okay, let's put this in real quick, get some information. Let's put U.S. military, and then let's put, Sun Tzu. Let me see right here. Okay, show you this real quick. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, is studied and valued within the Babylonian military, particularly by the intelligence, personnel, and military academies. So as you see here, even Esau himself, where does he get his, his tactics, his ideas? So this is how we're seeing the Lord operate. Okay, so people keep getting rocked back to sleep. They get put on edge, then they're rocked back to sleep. Then they get put on edge. So really, it's a tactic of crying wolf, but that's it's like misdirection. Okay, so this is why it's a blessing that we are seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Now let me actually get that, and I believe 2 Peter's the 3rd chapter. Okay, we maintain. All right, we handle our our daily affairs. All right, look, see the coming day of the Lord, and we're all waiting. Okay, we're all waiting collectively. We're not being overtaken by the affairs of this world. One thing that I've been telling myself lately is that scripture in the NLT and Timothy's, where we're not concerned with civilian life. Okay, a lot of Israelites are concerned with civilian life, and you see what that's getting them. You know what I'm talking about, right? You see what that's getting them. Okay, so you're gonna find out that you being a living sacrifice. Let me get a couple. I don't got nothing written down. I just sent up a prayer and begged Yahweh Bashem Shai to bestow the Holy Spirit on me. So now let's hold this right here. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's get this real quick. Romans 12. Okay, you're going to find out that what you've been investing in is going to pay off in a monumental way, because people, they invest in a lot in Babylon. There's something called entrepreneurs, people taking that leap of faith to become successful in the realm of Babylon, well, how much more this? Okay, look, Romans 12:1, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So we are living sacrifices. Now, what does that mean? It means that we have been blessed with the mindset and the spirit to completely give our lives over to Yahweh Shem Shai. Now, I believe 1 Peter 4 actually states this, the time remaining in the flesh. I'm going to jump back to my initial point, but like I said, it's a prophetic exhortation. Okay, I can only give to you what's given to me. All right, now look at this. 1 Peter 4:1. And why am I going in this? Because we're suffering while waiting. But the point is, it's going to change. This is why you now understand the word endure. You cannot endure something unless you are holding on and going through it. All right, so we're enduring until the end. All right, we're enduring right now. And we probably have to grab that too and look up that word endure. So let's put Matthew 24, one of my favorite chapters. This was when I first learned I was an Israelite in 2016. This was the chapter I just always read. I always read it because there's a lot of good information that you need as a building blocks moving forward. Okay, so let's read this. All right. See, we're not like the other guys out here where we're putting on a facade, an image, a tough guy. No, this is real, baby. This is real life, and we're in it, and we're surviving by sticking to the script. All right. This is 2 Peter 3:12. Looking for. So what you looking for? I'm looking for the kingdom, but the kingdom of heaven doesn't come with observation because the kingdom of heaven is within you. We are the kingdom. All right. Looking for and hasting. See, we're also hasting, unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire. Now, why would the heavens be on fire? Heaven's rulership. Okay. Why would the heavens be on fire? Because of the third woe. This is why you see Trump having issues with the EU, which we know NATO and EU are part of the 10 toes in Daniel 2, also in Revelations and Rev 17. Okay, we know the EU is prophesied to turn on Babylon. And then we also know prophecy tells us, as Ezekiel 38, that Russia or Magog is going to be a guard under many countries. Okay, and they actually list a few of those countries. Okay, so it's prophesied for not only a third war, but also that Babylon will fall in this war. So what are we really waiting on? We're really waiting on that mark. We're really waiting on all hell to break loose. This is why suddenly is coming, because business as usual. Someone's got the case of the Mondays. It's very base. It's very low level. It's very systematic every day. Any brothers or sisters out there that have a full-time job, and it's the consistently same day, like going to a business setting office, it's the same bullshit every single day. And if you didn't know this truth, you wouldn't think this world was ending. The way Babylon has it packaged for the people, you wouldn't think this place was ending. It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, nuclear, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth. That's where we settle in. Okay, right now it's not our rest. So right now we understand what's at hand, hence going back to being that living sacrifice. We sacrifice certain things for the greater good so that we can get to that other side. Okay, that's where the beautiness of being a Hebrew Israelite, having the blessings that come with it, will come into fruition for us. This is what being a living sacrifice is. Look at any great athlete. I had to sacrifice to get here. Don't they say that? I'm sure there's a Kobe quote. I had to sacrifice to get here. Let's just see what comes up. Kodak Black. No, you were sacrificed. I had to sacrifice to be here. See, so that's a common theme. Keep going because you did not come this far just to come this far. Exactly. Look at this shit. Jeez. Look at that. Wow, place sacrifice here. We need out of here, man. See, even our children are under attack. Now, me, as an Israelite man, look, here's a precept. We have to read this. As an Israelite man, that's one thing that really drives me is the attack on the children, you know. But anyways, I want to point this out real quick for you brothers out there, and as well as you few sisters. But you brothers, man, look how far we've come. We can't turn. There's nothing to turn back to. What did Apostle Peter say? We ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing for me to turn back to. Okay, so let me keep going. Second Peter's says, 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth. Exactly. Now you may look for a new house, a new job, a new car. Yeah, just so you can maintain while waiting. But even a prisoner looks for new prison clothes. But ultimately, what is the end all be all? We're waiting to get out of here. We're waiting to be an authority. So suddenly it's coming. We're out of nowhere. It's going to happen. You might think you're going to be going to work. Remember in the scene of Birth of a Nation, when they finally rebelled and they were hiding in the woods, one of the Jakes, he said, right now, I'll be thinking about how I was going to pour hot water on Master's head. So we're entering a time where everything even we've been doing is going to change, okay? There's coming a time where there ain't going to be no more camps, ain't no more videos being put out. That's going to be the famine of the word, okay? And everything that you were sowing, you were going to reap from, all right? So suddenly it's coming. I don't know. And then just suddenly it happened. Yeah. And they deserve that. These people, because why? Look at them, business as usual. They're proud, smug grins. I watch Esau interact with other Jakes, and I see how they look down upon them. Okay, I watch these things. See? So suddenly it's coming, and it's going to change everything. This is why it's beneficial for you being a living sacrifice now. I sacrificed everything. You know, people say that in shit in movies. But we gave an acceptable sacrifice. See that? Now, I'll give you a quick tidbit. I was thinking about the situation with Sakari, which, hey, anyways, I was thinking how that individual who called himself a chief priest, well, according to the law, when a priest would make a sacrifice for the people, he would have to first make a sacrifice for himself. So now that shows everybody that are following that, believing in that, now your sacrifice is unacceptable to Yahweh Bashmel Shai because you have an unclean, abominable priest. So our sacrifice is acceptable through the blood of Yahweh Shai, not Christ. Okay. And any new listeners, cut that Christ word out of your mental Rolodex. Okay. We call on Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kudash. You are an Israelite. Act like it. Okay, let's keep going. It says, nevertheless, we, so this is a collective. It's not just an I thing, it's a we thing. And we ain't speaking French. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, see, we are holding on, okay, to the promise that was promised. Look for new heavens and a new earth. Now, do you know what that does to you mentally, spiritually? It puts other things on the back burner, okay? We are waiting for suddenly to come, okay? We're looking for it. There's a saying we got here in our camp where we say it's a little too quiet. And you'll notice that when things start ramping up and then it gets too quiet, okay? This is why we like Trump in office, okay? So shout out the president of Babylon. You know, because he's keeping that fire lit, but people aren't necessarily up to speed with politics and how politics affects them. So they're not keeping up with everything like we are because they can't understand it through the biblical lens. Okay. Everything that's happening in real time can be explained biblically. All right. Revelation 17, Donald Trump, EU, Obadiah. Okay. Least of the flock, all right, in Jeremiah. So everything's culminating, but when you look around, it doesn't seem like anything's happening. But if you have spiritual eyes to see, then you can see what's going on. right? What's going on? It says, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what's coming. But great destruction has to commence it has to commence for righteousness to be on earth. Okay, so now let me get this quick point right here. Okay. Yes. Oh man. See, this is how you know it's through the Holy Spirit. I literally was going to start with Matthew 24. I'm just now getting to it. So Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh Bashem Shai, Bashem Kakwadash. And this is only for the sincere. This is only for the sincere. I have no flaming lions. I have no backdrop. We don't have no emblem. All we got is Yahweh Bashem Shai, Bashem Kakwadash. And then another thing, when you think about ancient prophets, they didn't come with no gimmicks. They didn't come with no charades. And no, when the prophets entered a city, they asked if they come peacefully. Okay, so not everyone is handling the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Shai correctly, but the hopeful elect is, because we're taking heed to the message that's being sent. Now, I just want to get this real quick for the body of believers while we are all waiting for prophecy. So what are we doing within it? We're being a living sacrifice. We're giving our life to the Lord and not to the land. We're giving our life to the Lord and not to the land. Remember, it was even commanded unto us, like, be mindful. When you go into a land, don't be doing what they do. And what my man Sizzler say, don't do as the heathen do. So now look at the results. Look what's happening to guys that are not being a living sacrifice to the Lord, but being a sacrifice to the woman, to Babylon, to the flesh, okay, to temporal. The end all be all ain't good. 1 Peter 4:1, for as much then as a Mashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. This is a real thing. Now, I've been in certain situations where I was literally bedridden. So it's like, yeah, you ain't going out tonight. Not that I go out, not that I do that, not that I want to do that. But the point is, humbly speaking, okay, I can give my testimony how when you are suffering in the flesh, you will cease from sin, because your ass, you get sat down. You ain't doing nothing. So counting a blessing, for the position the Lord got you, and you may not be in the best of state of health. It comes with the territory. You may not have the best of this, the best of that, but that keeps you near the Lord. And a precept just came to mind. That's why Yahweh Shai said, I came not for a whole, but they that need a physician. And I got a lesson cooking up where, I'll leave it. All right, let's keep going. It says that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh. Now, why? Why? Because suddenly is coming. Judgment is coming suddenly. So it behooves you to be locked in now. Oh, another precept came to mind. Matthew 25, I think. Let's go to Matthew 25. Damn, I'm glad to have this Wi-Fi back. The Wadi Abba Shmel Shai. Remember, it's one of my favorite precepts to read. Blesses that servant. And it's funny. I should have this one memorized to the T. Let me grab this real quick. Matthew's 25. And is it 24? I think it is 24. It is 24, I believe. But pretty much Yahweh Shai said, blesses that servant right here. Right here. Let me see. But he says, blesses that servant when he comes and he finds so doing. All right. Let me see. Let me just put it in. It's probably right here. It is right here. I always get these two mixed up. So Matthew's 24. And look, be ready, because suddenly is coming as a thief out of nowhere. I wasn't exactly. It's like a war tactic, misdirection, sneak attack. That's how prophecy is going to bite these people in the arse. It's going to bite them in the ass. Ah, I had no idea. That's why it says in James, it's wicked for you to say, today we're going to go here, we're going to go there. You don't know what tomorrow's going to, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen 10 minutes from now. That's how real this thing is, So we're all waiting for something suddenly to happen so we can say, see, it was a blessing that you were being a living sacrifice, huh? Yep, it was. See, look. Matthew 24:42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come. So you know what this means, brothers? This means we are not programmed in the mind to know this. So it's going to happen, in a sense, surprising to us, but expected as well. We're expecting it. You can still be surprised by something you're expecting. Like, I'm expecting a gift, but I was surprised at what I got. See? But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. Or I bet this says broken in. Let's see. Let me see. Let's go to translations. Broken into. See? Ooh. See that? I didn't know that. House to be broken into. See? So you got to watch. Oh, remember it says in Mark that we are keepers of the house. We've been given authority. All right? So we watch to warn you. All right? It says, therefore, be ye also ready. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready? Passover's coming. You know, I've been saying to myself, purge, 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 purge. You got to purge any little bullshit, any little shit. You don't purge it. But you know how you purge it, brothers? By going through it again so you don't react the same. See? Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed, there's a lot I want to break down, but blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. So we're getting ready to receive, brothers. Okay? You got to constantly tell yourself that. All the hardship, all the hell you catch, we're at the end, though. So you got to, the closer Babylon's destroyed, the closer we're being to be blessed. Okay? So suddenly it's coming. Suddenly it's going to change, you know? Suddenly the shoe's going to be on the other foot. Suddenly it's going to be trading places. Suddenly they're going to be cleaning for you. Okay? Everything that you got to go through, everything you got to deal with soon, they're going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to pick up trash. They're going to have to build houses. They're going to have to do these things that we are subject to right now. They're going to have to deal with that. That suddenly is coming. And it's going to start with tax upon this place. Prophecies happening. And everybody, I don't know what to do. Well, that's your own ass fault. Don't be looking to the men of the Lord to come and fix you now. Okay? Because these people are going to react just like that, man. Rats on a sinking ship. Now, did I get this? Did I finish this for us? I did. Let's go back. Now let's get this. Okay? Parable. Matthew 24:32. Now learn a parable. Now, wait a minute. Why did Yahushua speak in parables? Because it was prophesied for him to do so. Let me see. Is this Psalm 78 and 17? Let's see. We're inspired to answer questions that may not be asked on the comment board, but someone could be questioning it, right? Why did Yahushua, right? Let me see. Where is it? Okay, let's just go to Google. I ain't afraid to use Google. Let me see. I got to put it this way. Spoke in parables. Let me see. I think it's Psalm 78. Chill out, AI. No, it's specifically prophesized. Now I'm gonna get upset. Okay, I believe it's Psalm 78. Let me see. All right, let's go to Psalm 78. Bear with me. I believe it's Psalm 78. Let's see. So, let's ask AI this. Why did Jesus? There it is. Why? I'm telling you, I think it's Psalm 78. I could be wrong. It says men don't always judge aright. Okay. Now I'm gonna get mad. Let me see. He spoke to reveal. No, it's specifically prophecy, dude. Okay, let me go back. Sometimes you gotta ask the right questions. But I believe it was Psalm 78. See? Right there, right in my face. Psalm 78:1. Give ear, O my people, to the law, incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and know, and our fathers have told us. See? So it was set up for Yahushua to be speaking in parables, just like even when you look at the truth now, people are not going to get the same message that you get, even though you're listening to the same video. So some have ears, most do not. Okay, I just want to get that quick point. Let's go back. Matthew 24:32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. Now it's also prophesied that the nukes are going to fall like the untimely figs in that arcing fashion. Okay. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that the summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. We're at the doors, okay? Not Jim Morrison. Now, real quick, Matthews 16, Yahweh Shai cut Jake because they could tell the signs in the sky, but they couldn't understand the times that they were in. Matthew 16:1, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, because like right now, every single Hebrew Israelite camp in Babylon, speaking, teaching, preaching, camp, YouTube, they should all collectively be telling you this place is done. We are at the end. Destruction is coming. The MOTB is near, but they're not. It's like Jenga. That MOTB is such an important piece of the puzzle of prophecy. And when you lack that piece, you do not see the vision. You cannot see the picture of prophecy because you're lacking that piece. So now your whole message is off. So when you don't have that, now your message to the congregation is kind of lax. You know, it's kind of, well, see you next Passover. No, man, this is why prophecy is so important, and having the whole role is the most important part of teaching. Matthew 16:1, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and yeah, it's funny. And now all these law, now there's a common consensus of grace and mercy. Ain't that fucking funny? Anyways, desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? We are in these times now, and we are giving you the signs proving that these are the times that we are in. So, man, be ready so you don't got to get ready. Now, going back, it says, verse 33, Matthew 24:33. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. But guess what? The majority of the world does not know what to look for to know that prophecy is knocking at the door. Verily, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and of that hour, no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Excuse me. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So no one should be giving you a specific day, time, month, year. But it is prophesied that at a specific time, day, month, year, that destruction will take place. But that day, month, time, year has not been given to us. So this is why you have to have faith, trust, and hope. It's math. All right. But look, Revelations 9, and let me see, it's right here. Revelations 9, and this is going into the nukes, man. Okay. Revelations 9, and it's right in my face again. Where is it? Revelations 9, it says right here. Revelations 9:15, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. Speaking about the destruction here in Babylon. So right now, it's a specific time, day, month, year, but the actual day of when this destruction is going to take place has not been given to us. All right. That's why, remember in Terminator, she knew the exact time and day. See, but we know that it is not given to man, but it's prophesied there will be a day, a month, and a year. And we hope that year is this year. All right. Or 2026. If you really look at it, put it to you like this. What are we in right now? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Boom, that's New Year's. September, October, November, December. 2026 is really not that far when you really look at it. And you know why? Because that's just like a Jake in jail. When you're in jail, you know how to cut time, okay? They call it a 1 day and a wake up, All right. Like right here, when I'm at work, if I'm working till 6, it's already 5 o'clock to me, because once it's 4:30, that means it's 5 o'clock. Once it's 5 o'clock, that means it's 5:30. And if it's 5:30, that means it's 6 o'clock. We home. See, you got to look at it like that. Okay. So you can't always look at things so carnal. Don't be looking at things so carnal. You're going to fret yourself. You're going to give yourself high blood pressure. Just be spiritual. It's all good. Now let's go back. Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were just eating, they were just drinking, they was marrying. I love you. Text me, you love me back, right? That's what they're doing right now. And then suddenly, okay, they were marrying, given into marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark and knew not what's going on. I don't understand. There's going to be a lot of head scratching in the days to come. Huh? Who? A lot of questions are going to be asked, but they've already been answered on the highways and hedges by the prophets. This is why there will be a famine of hearing the word, because that's when people are Jake gonna want them answers. Oh, now you want to ask these good questions. Should have asked that before. See, going back to us being a living sacrifice. And knew not until the floods came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. See, so suddenly is coming. All right, suddenly is coming, and it's going to be in particular day, and something's going to happen. And then more things are going to happen. So we are waiting for suddenly to take place, and it's coming. All right. So I just want to do that quick lesson, just kind of looking around, seeing what's going on with Israel, the scandals, the this, the that, the rumors. And, it's just lessons like these keep us spiritually sober to ultimately the task at hand, because more drama's coming, more secret sins is going to be revealed. But at the end of the day, we are fixated ultimately on prophecy coming to pass, and it will. So just want to do that quick lesson. I pray it was edifying, comforting, enlightening to Yahushai sheep. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.